Hello, world, once again. Today, I'd like to talk about managing life's setbacks. We all go through them. We all have times that things just happen. Can't explain them. I don't know why. I just know they happen. I take them now at this age with a grain of salt. For me, a setback is a learning experience on how to manage my life better, whatever I've got left of it. It involves acknowledgement and acknowledging the setback, processing emotions, shifting your mindset, learning from experience, taking action, and seeking support. It's crucial to cultivate resilience by focusing what you can control, not on what you can't control. Staying positive at all times, practicing self-care, embracing setbacks as opportunities for growth, and adapting your approach can lead to positive change and future successes. There's a few videos out there that can help you. If you listen to them, it can help you cope with the setbacks. I'm not going to tell you it's going to allow you to overcome the setbacks. And a lot of the titles are overcoming setbacks. It's up to you. The how and the why is up to you. But I can only give you how I have managed things that have happened to me in my life and maybe help you understand a little bit about how to overcome. You have to acknowledge and accept. Recognize and validate your feelings towards whatever it may be that you feel as though is a setback. Setbacks are temporary. They're not permanent unless you allow them to be permanent. Don't suppress negative emotions like disappointment or frustration. Allow yourself time to process them. I love my family with all my heart. I will do whatever I can for each and every one of them. I will put myself in danger for them. When one of my family is feeling ill-hearted about something, it's up to me to help them recognize and validate what's going on in their life. And sometimes when we're in that situation, we need somebody else's help to be able to validate the why and the how to overcome. Accepting the setbacks, a normal part of life. Avoid dwelling or blame or dwelling on past mistakes. All they're going to do is hold you in the past. You'll never be able to move forward. You'll never be able to progress in life. The successes in your life are up to you. Nobody else. People can guide you. People can speak to you. People can teach you different things that they've learned. And I'm not talking about textbook stuff because, for me, that's a scientific way of dealing with life. For me, if you don't feel it, if you don't feel that pain for yourself, how do you tell somebody on how to deal with it? How do you tell somebody If you've been handed a platinum spoon all your life, how to deal with life's things, because they're just things. It's like throwing away trash. Setbacks are like trash. Gather them up, get rid of them right away. Don't let them sit. Don't let the trash of life sit in your trash can, which is inside of you, in your mind. Get rid of them. Because what happens? The trash can gets full. Now you're feeling overwhelmed and frustrated that nothing's going right in your life. Because you can't control anything that happens. What you can control is being positive, looking at the situation and finding the good in it, learning how to overcome that setback by being positive, shifting your mindset. Cultivate and grow your mindset. Embrace challenges as opportunities for learning and growth. They're only opportunities to make yourself better. That's all they are. Don't think that as like issues. Yeah, they're setbacks. No, so what? Put on your big boy panties, your big girl panties, pull them up, get them tight if you like them tight. If not, loosen them up. You've got to recognize, accept, cultivate. Replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations. Focus on your strengths and past successes in your life. If you focus on the negative, always focusing on the negative and the things that have happened to you in your life, you can't move forward. Take what's happened in your life and say, you know what? It's a temporary setback. It may not even be a setback. It's just something that happened. It could be something for your betterment. Think about it that way. Okay, how do I find the good in it? Think positively. Work harder and smarter. Visualize a positive outcome. Imagine yourself successfully navigating the setback and achieving your goals within that setback. Sometimes you have to dissect it. Look at it. Think about it. Not too long. Open it up like a surgeon would do to your chest to examine what's going on within the setback. Use it as a teaching moment for yourself. Learn and adapt. Adapt what went wrong, identify the root cause of the setback, and contributing factors. Don't blame other people for your setback. Don't analyze too long. Figure out the why and then dissect it. Do surgery on it. Seek feedback. Me? That's who I seek feedback from. To understand the why. That people are the way they are. We'll never understand completely why they do, think, say. We don't know. We can only control what we think, do, and say. Talk to trusted friends, if you can find one. Mentors. They're out there if you seek them. Sometimes you're walking by somebody and you listen to the way their wisdom helps them speak. They may not Just because someone has a college education, a doctorate, a master's, a bachelor's, whatever, doesn't mean that they know about life. It means they studied a book. Find a colleague for insights and perspectives. Adapt your approach. Don't be afraid to adjust your plans and try new strategies. If you don't do it for yourself, no one's going to do it for you. Others can only guide you. They can't give you the motivation to actually do it for yourself. You can speak with motivation to give the people the ideas of what they can do to make things better for themselves. The most important thing to do is take action. Set new goals and priorities. Focus on achievable steps. Celebrate small victories. Write them down so that you can look back at them and say, look at what I have accomplished. I'm talking to myself as well. And when I do these videos, I'm talking to myself as well. Not just you. I'm not perfect. And I say it on every video. I am not a perfect being. I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to think, say, and do things that I shouldn't. It's up to me to make that change in my life. Develop a plan of action. Just talked about that this morning. Two of my boys. Break down the challenge into smaller, manageable tasks. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Seek support from loved ones. Most important, mentors or professionals. Who's a professional? Who? Tell me. A lot of this stuff for me is baloney. Malarkey. Means nothing. Seek a professional's help. They've got issues. You think they don't? Trust me. If you listen to that many people a day, you're going to have issues because you're human. If you're dead inside, then you feel nothing. So you can't effectively, as a professional, help anybody until you help yourself. So I'm not. That's me. Other people may need somebody they think because they have a piece of paper on the wall that they're the most important, the most understanding, the most knowledgeable about their issues. They only know it through science, through a piece of paper that somebody else wrote. Somebody who studied the electronics of the mind. Well, good luck with that. True interaction with another human being is somebody who is a human being themselves, not a programmed individual. Those are the people you seek. The ones that have gone through just like you. Those are the professionals you seek. Not the ones that sit behind a desk, put their feet up on their desk and lean back in their chair, looking at their phone, making believe they're writing things down while you talk to them, never really giving you the attention you need. Think about that. Who you need most of all is yourself, your family. Number one, the man upstairs. He is your counselor, your guidance counselor, your life-changing counselor. He's everything that you need. Focus on the things you control, the things you can control, not on the things you can't. Talking to me, because I try to control every aspect of my life, because I like things to be focused, not in an array, because it makes this look at negative things. So focus on the things that you can change, that you have control over. Concentrate on your actions and reactions rather than external factors. What that means is, what it means for me, the external factors being the things around you, the things that happen to you in your life in the moment. Don't internalize them. Once you internalize them, they now become your issue to try and find a solution for them. Let other people deal with their demons, whatever they may be, until such time you've got control over your life. You'll only really have a 90% control, what I think, because there's always going to be that 10% factor that's going to take you into areas of non-understanding. Practice gratitude. Acknowledge the positive aspects of your life and celebrate your resilience. Celebrate every single victory that you feel is a victory in your life. Every single positive step forward is a victory in your life. Take it and celebrate it. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus, for that step forward. I appreciate your understanding that I'm human. I appreciate your understanding that I'm going to make mistakes. I am not a perfect being, but thank you for that win. Thank you. And then thank yourself for being able to cope, for being able to handle that situation as a human being. Just because you're a man, it doesn't have to mean that you've got to be able to solve every problem in the world. Take one step at a time, a baby step at a time. When a baby's trying to learn how to walk, it holds on, right? Tries to find out that equilibrium, the balance in life. And then it lets go and it takes its first step. Then it takes its second step. And before you know it, they're running down the hallway, making all kinds of noise, celebrating, yelling and screaming because they've done something that made them happy. They see you walking and talking. They're learning everything that you do. It's the same thing with a setback. A baby will fall on its butt the first 5, 10, 15, 20 times when it's learning how to walk. It's a setback. Do they stop? Nope. They try something new. They get back up. They hold on. Then they start walking. Left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. Boom. They fall on their butt. What do? They get their hands on the ground. They stretch out their bodies. They stand up again and try it again. The same thing with us. We're like a newborn baby every time we get a setback. It's how do you learn to beat it? Take an example from a baby or a puppy or just an animal. Look at an animal just being born. Brand new. Don't know anything. All they know is their existence within their mother. Watch an animal being born. Watch them how they progress. I mean, go online and look up, hey, a horse being born. Watch how they progress over the years. Go out and get yourself a puppy, a cat, a kitten, not an adult one. Get a newborn so you can see how they adapt to this world, how they make changes in their life, positive ones. When they do something like bang into a wall, I'm not doing that again. Think about it. Do the same thing for yourself. Learn from the newborns, whether it be a human or an animal. Prioritize your well-being. Get enough sleep. Go to bed at night. You're not going to miss anything. What are you missing? Go to bed at night as early as you need to, so the next day you can focus on you and making a change. If you're tired, you're not going to be able to have the strength to do anything. You're going to go and exist. That's it. Eat healthy. Right? That gives you strength. Engage in activities to reduce stress. This is what I do to reduce stress. Or I'll go out in the yard, do something to reduce stress. You can learn from your mistakes by watching the newborns come into the world and how they make changes for themselves. It's just that easy. You went through it already. You've already made changes in your life. Each and every day you strive to be better. Always remembering. I'm going to say something that I said before, that I know one of my sons heard this at a football combine. They invited this young man into the auditorium to speak to the kids. And those of you who have watched my videos have heard this before. And a question came up for this kid. How do you keep getting better? The young man turned and smiled and he said, I always feel as though I'm number 2. That keeps me striving for perfection, to make myself better each and every day, just not on the football field, but in my life. Remembering that I'll never be perfect, but I strive for perfection. And a young man to say something like that taught me a lesson. That was many years ago, but I've never forgotten it. I've never forgotten his face. He's in the NFL now. Great, great kid. Learned a lot from him, just from that one saying. Always remember that you're number 2, because there's always going to be somebody better than you. So you strive to be number 1 in your life. You take each opportunity and try to be the best that you can be. Don't try to be as good as somebody else. Not going to work. Don't try to be better than somebody else. Be the better you that you were the day before. Be the better you that you were a minute ago. Be the better you that you were a second ago. Always strive to be number 1. Make a way. God will make a way out of no way. When you feel as though you've peaked in life, ask God for change. Ask God to allow you to change. Ask God to put something in front of you somebody in front of you an experience that you've never experienced before in front of you to make you a better person, a better human being. Remember, managing life's setbacks, it's a daily task. Keep going, keep striving for perfection. Be the best that you can be for you, not for anybody else. Be the best you can be for you and you only, showing God that you are doing everything in your power to impress Him and nobody else. For if you're impressing God, you're making a change in your life, and you're making a change in other people that you will come in contact with. You may change another person's life by managing your setbacks in a positive way. Be great, be good. Love God, love yourself, love your family, like tomorrow's not going to come. And you will see a change. You will see a change. I promise you. All right, y'all. I love you. Peace. Do great things.